Welcome back. We spent the last couple of minutes speaking with the president of the Nigerian Football Federation, the NFF, Amaju Pinnick. Thanks for staying with us. So you seemed over time you seemed to have a position of foreign coaches taking over the affairs of the Nigerian football team. Would you say that you found a good manager and technical person in General, who is currently the...
Yeah. No regret at all. I mean, you see the results, they are clear of why we chose them, And I want to thank the members of the executive committee that gave me the privilege of inviting and selecting a coach, and also the technical committee. So, without any regret, the results are clear, There's a difference between a Nigerian coach right now and a foreign coach. Nigerian coaches, they are quite competent, but it goes beyond that. It's not just coaching that we need managers. Play a coach that can manage the egos of players. A coach that can manage their nutritional needs. A coach that can talk to them and say, this is not what you should eat, this is what you should eat. A coach that will come to them as a father, that always exude that father figureliness to them. A coach that can talk to their coaches. Oh, why you not playing Mikel? I'll get him out. A coach that can say, yes, this is my idea. A coach that can talk to their backroom staff in their various clubs. A coach that can talk to their parents. A coach that will not believe that, listen, I'm here to coach you, but not to sell you, So to me, I just feel at the moment they're a lot more professional,
Now, you're a member of the executive committee for competition for FIFA. What does that portend for Nigeria? What do we stand to gain?
It's not everything you say. The presence of a Nigerian being there is enough for Nigeria. Because when we look at ourselves in the meetings that we've had so far, there are only 22 people in the world. And everybody there went through a thorough scrutiny in terms of integrity. At the time when people called Nigeria all sorts of names, and a lot of people did not pass the integrity test. So that alone is enough for Nigeria to say, yes, we have a Nigerian in this body where a lot more presidents could not make it. Then, of course, whatever we are asked to do, Nigeria is my immediate constituency. The organizing committee is huge. There are 12 competitions. If I'm given a major responsibility, you go get a musician. Of course, I'll come to Nigeria. It's organizing. Go get media. I'll come to Nigeria. So those are some of the major benefits. But more importantly, my presence in that will give me an inroad into all the politics that will come out from FIFA and beyond.
Let's talk about the Premier League, the Nigerian Premier League. We all know that as things stand, they are still not at par with.
No, they can't be, but they are doing a very fantastic job.
So how do we begin to get close to?
No, I mean, it's a gradual process. Football administration is not a destination; it's a journey. It's always a journey. So you don't just say you want to go there and jump in there immediately. No, it's a gradual process. You ask where they are coming from. Where were they before they took over? Things were really bad. Now they are introducing a lot of dynamism, a lot of science, a lot of creativity into running football. We're happy. We have not gotten near where we want to get to. But if you don't start, it means you're not attempting to end well.
They're doing a good job. But obviously we still need to make them more competitive. How are you trying to do that? We're
working on there are different committees, referees, technical, disciplinary, and trust me, they are not resting.
Ahmad is the new CAF president. And you're obviously on the executive team now too, in that. How do we begin to see Nigeria, host competitions which we've not done in a while now? How do we begin to move in that direction?
Nigeria is going through a recession right now, and when you're hosting a competition of the size you are envisaging, government needs to make a lot of commitment worldwide. They need to build infrastructure, they need to build roads, they need to upgrade their stadium, they need to upgrade the hotels. I don't think we are ready for that right now. FIFA will not come and do all those things for you. There's a lot to host the tournament, and a chunk of it goes to the government. And the government right now is quite sensitive to the plight of Nigerians. So they will not want to dare and go into all those because it's really, really capital intensive. But if the government wills and say they can do it, get in private sector, why not? I can get a tournament for Nigeria like this.
That's sharp. Okay, let's talk about the Super Eagles. A lot of people used to see the Super Eagles as that unifying force for Nigeria. And I know that they are looking forward to, one time again when we would see the Super Eagles bring home cups. What are you doing to ensure that, our team gets to that point again? We
are getting there. And if you look at our ranking a couple of months ago, we're 70. Now we are 40. And we are moving down the run. So we'll get there. That's the truth. And that's the whole idea. Working with Gen, not working with the team. And the commitment of the players is amazing. They are really, really and truly committed in making sure Nigeria qualifies and make their presence very eminent in the World Cup.
Over the years, you made an advocacy for having overseas-born players join the national team. How much progress have you made with that?
It will be an example. Now we have we have Chubakbo, we have some of these players, because to me, I call it VIP scouting. Just go there and talk to them and make them understand. Most of them don't want to play for Nigeria. Look at how we lost Dele Ali, one of the best players. So, because of course the kind of training that they get, so they become like an already made youth waiting to explode. You can imagine the number of the kind of training it will be got in Arsenal, So, and in Chelsea. So, you don't have this kind of facilities here, obviously. So, we are still working. We're still talking to them. Like Tammy Abraham, the dad and I were childhood friends. Then Nigeria, the boy in Liverpool, we are talking to them. And we are looking beyond the World Cup, and that's the truth.
But let me ask about the female team. That's a team that they've been doing great things in recent times. What are we doing to ensure that their morale keeps increasing and keeps getting the requisite boost?
We are talking to them. We keep talking to them. There was an incident which was very unfortunate about their last bonus, but thank God it's been settled and we have moved on. I talked to the players. They call me. I talk to their coaches. They don't have any major competitive towards the end of the year, so but we are keeping tab on them.
All right, lastly, let me ask you one thing that you know about yourself that a lot of people do not know, but you would like to share. One thing you know about yourself that a lot of people do not know, but you would like to share.
I'm a last child. You see me sucking my lip. I still suck my lip till tomorrow. What is not good? I didn't say you should go and tell anybody.
Oh, you just told them yourself. Well, we've spent the last couple of minutes speaking with the president of the Nigerian Football Federation, Mr. Amaju Pinnick. Of course, he's been letting us into the world of sports and football. Thank you so much for coming on the program.
It's a privilege.
And thank you so much for watching. Remember, you can keep up with us by sending your mails to the Sunday interview at tvcnews.tv. We will be waiting to hear from you. Thanks again for watching. I'm Jokeli Jadu. We'll see you again next week. Bye for now.